and go back to work. There's nobody's contract that precludes them from telling the truth. Most of them are liars and bums, and that's why they behave as they do. I just make it clear that I'm free.
Katt Williams doesn't do normal interviews. He doesn't dodge questions. He detonates them. From exposing Hollywood, to roasting entire industries, to casually dropping lines that make the host nervous. This isn't just an interview. This is controlled chaos. And somehow, he makes it hilarious. This is classic Katt Williams. He starts with something completely random, then turns it into something weirdly deep, and somehow still makes it funny. A farm with hundreds of animals, but he can't eat them because he named them. That's not just comedy. That's Katt turning everyday life into chaos.
As a hunter, it's part of how it goes, is that the prey has to be given enough time to relax and to feel like it's okay.
Come back.
They can maybe say something or do something, and you know.
But you know,
Now this is where things get interesting. Katt doesn't just answer questions. He reframes them. What sounds like a simple career question turns into him describing himself like a hunter. His not disappearing, his waiting, and that mindset, that's exactly why his interviews feel unpredictable.
I don't know, Big. All I've ever done is win.
right.
I'm just a winner. And, you know, unfortunately, at times, that requires you to take some punches, you know, for people to think, oh, he's losing. And then you win. It's a wonderful existence.
This is another Katt pattern. Confidence, but not loud confidence. It's calculated. He doesn't argue. He doesn't defend. He just states it like a fact. I'm a winner. And somehow, it doesn't sound like arrogance. It sounds like inevitability.
Based upon the research that I had done on what makes the algorithm work, I had determined that you had to do this particular thing 17 times consecutively, and it will require every time the person watching went, that's not true.
Right.
It would have to mean that they would pause it and then go check real quick and then come back. It required a lot, but it was written to do the maximum amount of damage possible, and then it was scaled back. And
Now this might be the smartest moment in the entire interview. Katt reveals he literally studied the algorithm and designed his interview to go viral. Not by accident, not by luck, but by making people pause, fact check, and come back. That's not just comedy anymore. That's strategy.
sounds like a trap question.
No, shit, it wasn't nothing behind that. That seemed like a trap ass fucking answer that you just gave.
I'm saying you here, you on my Wi-Fi, so I don't know what you mean. Right. You mean the porn searches?
Right, nah.
Yeah.
Hey man, how do you write and how do you create? Because there's a lot of shit that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
And you're always in tune with what's...
Another thing about Katt, he never answers directly if he doesn't want to. Instead, he flips it into comedy. Sounds like a trap question. That's not avoidance. That's control. He decides what the interview becomes.
I see how that's gonna be clipped. That was just as good as Shannon's "Come on, man."
I didn't
when
even
you
catch
went,
it.
what? Did he what? I wasn't asking you about that.
Right.
I didn't ask you about a foul.
Come on, Jack.
Come on. Yeah. So one of the jokes that I discuss on the tour is the fact that they would have these parties in the Hollywood Hills, you know, and then they would have a parking lot where they would shuttle people up. So everybody would meet in this parking lot and they would send shuttles down to, you know, Diddy's parties. And so I wasn't ever invited to the parties, but I was invited to the parking lot because I knew the people that ran the shuttle service. You knew him too, as it turned out. But yeah, I would go to the parking lot and I would watch them all go up there. And, you know, they would be thinking I'm coming later. I would just be on the car having a grand old time, smoking and laughing and watching everybody who's going. And yeah, so you.
This right here is peak Katt Williams storytelling. He takes a simple story, adds detail, builds tension, and then hits you with absurd visuals. By the end, you don't even know if you're shocked or laughing. Probably both.
Is it easier to be quiet?
For who?
Anyone. I can't
It's
say
easy.
you in
It's
general.
easier for my enemies to be quiet. Where's my camera? Yeah. Just be quiet. Just shut up.
This might be one of the most low-key threatening, but funniest lines has ever said. No yelling, no aggression, just calm, direct, and somehow way more intimidating.
You knew me.
Yeah. But Katt, you went in your pocket
Okay.
and you pulled out, you was like this. And you pulled out a knot. And I remember, man, you did like this. You gave my man $100, right? And anybody else that was kind of around there, you just picked up a couple things. And whatever the change was, you gave the dude the change.
And this is the part people don't always talk about. Behind all the roasting, all the chaos, Katt Williams has a reputation for quietly helping people without ever talking about it. That balance is what makes him unpredictable.
There's nobody's contract that precludes them from telling the truth. Most of them are liars and bums, and that's why they behave as they do. I just make it clear that I'm free to, you know, go past whatever the ramifications are afterwards, only because I believe that whatever it was that I said about you, no matter how harsh it was also the truth. Right. So you can spend time barking back at me or you can fix it.
At the end of the day, Katt Williams isn't just funny. He's unpredictable, unfiltered, and completely in control of every moment. Whether it's making you laugh, question everything, or feel slightly uncomfortable, you're still watching. And that's exactly the point.